morning, guys. Heading out a little later today. It's about 7:30, 8 o'clock. Gonna do some scouting today. Have the decoys, have the gun, have everything else in, I guess this is my new hunting rig. But we're gonna go take it scouting out the first time ever. Decided, it's been kind of slow, so I'm gonna try to find where their feeds are, find when they're heading back to water. And we'll probably set some decoys up. Maybe like mid-morning, late afternoon. I don't know what's all gonna happen, but I'm gonna do some hours of scouting, try to find some more bird areas, some new areas to hunt, and we'll see how we do. Throwing her back to my college days when I didn't have the meat wagon or the kayak. Have to pack everything in on my back. Didn't have Texas rigs. I'd have her all in this bag, decoy bags like this. I have just my dozen mallards and half dozen goose shells, so not a huge spread, but we'll see what we can do. It's gonna be a little bit of a hike back here though. Found a spot, good looking spot, lots of duck tracks, some goose tracks too. You can kind of see here. So I'm just up on the river here, and been a few ducks flying around. It's a good sign, not a lot, probably 20 total. But good sign they're flying around even. I mean, I can feel the wind, but there is not much. Luckily, won't have to worry about the decoy motion because of the current on the river here. This will keep the decoys moving a little bit, but haven't seen any geese yet. They're probably still out feeding. So I dropped my gun and my bag off. Now I'm going to get the decoys, and then we'll be ready to go. Oh man, that proved to be quite the endeavor. I might need to get me one of them decoy sleds, because carrying it through, look at that. I was up to my knees in mud because I was too heavy with all these decoys on me. Oh. Whew. That is a good workout there. You guys want to build your leg muscles up. Put some weight on your back and go walk through a marsh. But we got them through. It's not gonna be smooth sailing from now on. And I just saw the first flock of geese flying, so nowhere to go but up, guys. So I'm putting my decoys out, and I got kind of this mud flat in front of me, and then just a little channel here. Kind of goes all like that. I have a few flying, but I come out here and look at all these duck tracks. That's a good sign. That's what I like to see. So got decoys literally right next to them. So they've been here before. Hopefully they'll stop by again. So I got some ducks here, and I got my feeders over in the shallow water where all the duck tracks were. Goose shells over there, just brought half a dozen in, so we might move them around a little bit. The wind's shifting, and it's actually a little stronger than they said it was. I'm set up in just some cattails like this. I might need to beef it up a little bit, but for now we'll just see what happens. I'm gonna go 4-2-2 just in case we get some geese in, and then just pop out the 4 and shoot 2s at them. Been out here about an hour. You can see I kind of got a blind built behind me now, but only seen some geese flying, a few ducks. Nothing really. Haven't heard many shots either. It's kind of chilly though. You guys can see probably ice in my beard. It's in the 20s, and it's not supposed to warm up today. It's supposed to stay that way. Actually, it's supposed to be like 20s and low 30s all week. It's about 2 o'clock now. Haven't seen too many. I mean, there's been some around, but it's hard to say. Hard to say where they're at. The geese are probably out in the fields. The ducks, who knows? I haven't heard any shooting for probably 2 hours, 2 or 3 hours at least. So there might not be, there's probably not as many people because this is a Monday, but still should be able to hear a little bit of shooting, you'd think. There's nothing flying right now. Oh man, guys, I miss this. This is cold weather hunting at its finest. We hit the official high today, 23 degrees. with the wind. Wind chill of, I don't know, it's probably in single digits. Maybe not that. I don't know. It's been cold all day though. And the clouds just keep getting thicker. We got some blue rolling in. I don't know. This is a really weird looking sky. You can follow it, and then it's just like night and day difference. Holy cow, guys. They were great, guys. I lost them. I lost them. I was like, where are they at? Because I saw them turn and they were coming. And I couldn't see but cut behind my blind. And I was just like, and then I could hear the wings whistle. I'm like, oh crap, they're right above me. And they're gonna come land right here. That was cool. And I saw them all the way over there. And I caught them all the way around in. Oh, that made the whole day worth it. I've been out here for, it'll be about 6 hours, and honkers, yes. Look at that, guys. That is the whole day. That is worth it. Guys, this just once again proves you don't have to have limits to have a good time. This was a fun one. This was a fun one. I waited, counted, I figured it out. I was out here 7 hours total, and no action until that last half hour. I mean, I saw some flying, but that was about it. And the way these geese did it, that makes it worth it. That was so cool. So cool watching them work. You know, as I came in here, I saw goose tracks, and there's a bunch of duck tracks too. I'm sure the ducks will be here tonight, you know, after, well, anytime now, since it's after shooting, but saw a bunch of goose tracks on these mud bars, and I'm like, I wasn't gonna, you know, originally I wasn't even gonna bring my goose decoys with me, and I'm like, we might have a shot. So I did, and I'm glad I did. It only took a half dozen to get them ones up to right. They're gonna land right where this camera is, probably. So, oh, that was cool. That was so cool. That is all I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, give me a thumbs up. Drop a comment letting me know what your thoughts were. Guys, how are you doing in your neck of the woods? Are you getting geese? Are you getting ducks? Are you getting skunked? Let me know down below. Subscribe if you haven't already so you can stay up to date with our latest hunting and fishing exploits, as well as hunting how-to tips and tricks, gear reviews, all that good stuff, and cooking videos. And guys, be sure to go out and support your local conservation organizations like Ducks Unlimited, Delta Waterfowl, Pheasants Forever. There's a whole bunch of them, but they do a ton to help us, the hunters and the fishermen. They're not just for hunters. So go out there and support them, guys, because they ensure that this passion of ours will be able to be passed on to the next generation. And we'll catch you out there, guys. See ya.